Howdy, everybody. How's everybody doing? It's been a while since I've had this role because Dorothy's mainly been doing it, so I guess it's kind of be good to be back here doing this again. But we have the Rock Island Plow Company here today, and I'm really excited to get to hear them. This will be my first time getting to hear y'all, and y'all sounding great from what I've heard back there. So, but tell me, how did y'all get the name of Rock Island Plow Company?
Well, it's a real scientific method. They were sitting around trying to figure out what to call the band. They had all kinds of different names. I looked at an old tractor seat laying in the flower bed, and it said Rock Island Plow Company, and one guy said, let's just call it that. So it's actually named after an old tractor company out of the Illinois area that is still, I think they may be still around, but they don't make tractors anymore, called the Rock Island Plow Company, and that's how the name came about.
They stole that name from you, right?
Yeah. Right.
That was 1907. I got it from him.
But yeah, we're really excited to have them. I'm going to get out of the way and let them take off with it. Appreciate it.
All right, thank you.
Ready, boys?
Let her rip, Tater Chip.
I hear a choo-choo coming, it's coming down the track. It's taking away my darling, never to bring her back.
My darling left me this morning, she left me feeling blue. I'm gonna roll, rock, and ramble, try to forget all about you. I hear a choo-choo coming, it's coming down the track. It's taking away my darling, never to bring her back. Lordy Lord, I can't forget her, so I won't even try. I'll go through life a wonder until the day I die. I hear a choo-choo coming, it's coming down the track. It's taking away my darling, never to bring her back. Lordy Lord, I can't forget her, so I won't even try. I'll go through life a wonder until the day I die. I hear a choo-choo coming, it's coming down the track. It's taking away my darling, never to bring her back. Thank you. We appreciate that. That's an old number that we like to do from back in the Stanley Brothers era. You may remember that from Carter and Ralph. They had that recorded, and then Ralph sang it a number of years. And so we like to play respects to those that brought bluegrass really where it is today and made it the old mountain music. So we like to play some of the Stanley Brothers. We've been together since about 2004. The band has been together since then. Not all of us in the band, but we pick from all different genres of music, and we hope, or eras of music, I should say. And I hope you enjoy what we have picked out for you today. This is a song that Dave Evans did years ago, but a lot of artists have had it recorded, and I hope you enjoy it. It kind of talks about some of the things going on in today's world, and this is our version of A Little Boy Called Joe. In a war-torn land of poverty, somewhere across His hair is like the sunlight on the wings of a crow. Don't know what they named him, but I'm sure they called him Joe. Just a little boy called Joe, like so many more I know, left all alone somewhere across the sea. I want him to have my name. Little Joe is mine to claim. Just a little boy called Joe belongs to me. His mother died to give him life. Night my orders came. Wanted to be with him. War's an evil thing. Now he won't recognize me, but I've got to let him know. Means much more to someone than just a little boy called Joe. Just a little boy called Joe, like so many more I know, left all alone somewhere across the sea. I want him to have my name. Little Joe is mine to claim. Just a little boy called Joe belongs to me. I want him to have my name. Little Joe is mine to claim. Just a little boy called Joe belongs to me.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you very much. We appreciate that. One of our favorites we always enjoy, and we've done a lot of their music over the years, is the Country Gentleman. And Charlie Waller was just a great musician, great showman. And we've worked this one up. Hope you enjoy it. We've got a little twist to it. We're not going to play it just like the Country Gentleman, because we'll never be the Country Gentleman, but we're going to play it Rock Island Plow Company way. I hope you enjoy it. This is called the Matterhorn. Just the four of us against the Matterhorn. There was Albert the Australian and John the Irishman. Me and Bill from Britain, Mad Dogs in the Sun. Matterhorn, Matterhorn. Men have tried, men have died, climb the Matterhorn. That mighty Matterhorn. Well, 2 miles up we lost John and the rations fell below. Al and Bill were lying beneath an avalanche of snow. Well, here I am alone and I know I cannot stop. 2 more yards in front of me before I reach the top. Matterhorn, me to lying, not a thing to keep me warm. The Queen would surely knight me if I could get back down. Closer here to heaven than it is back to the ground. Matterhorn, Matterhorn, men have tried, men have died to climb the Matterhorn. That mighty Matterhorn, that mighty Matterhorn. Thank you. We appreciate that. I'm going to send that out to my wife. That's one of her favorites. We really appreciate her being here with us today. We are tickled to death to be here as part of the program, and I've been looking forward to being over here at Connorsville. And we sure hope that all the folks here are enjoying it. How many is liking Rock Island here today? Are you all liking that? Thank you. Thank you so much. Boys, let's get into A here. Another one of our favorites, at least my favorite, is Tim O'Brien, and he was with the band Hot Rise, and here in the last few years they've had a reunion tour going on. But we have a Hot Rise number that we really enjoy doing. It's been one of our biggest requests as we've been out traveling and picking and singing, and we sure hope that you enjoy our version of it. This is a song called Just Like You. Hector Brown lives on a farm. He's been a farmer all his life, till he had to slow down when his heart broke down, went under surgeon's knife. Then the 4 kids that he raised all live so far from home. Wife died last December. Hector's all alone. If you don't think that old man could be alone and blue,
Let me tell you, my friend,
he's just like you. Lives in the city, the landlord, he lives out of town. When the cold wind blows, it chills her back against her gown. So she reads by day and sleeps by night. She never goes nowhere. Scarcely anybody even knows she's there. Don't think that woman can be alone and blue.
let me tell you, my friend,
she's just like you. Well, it's not too long ago, you were only 21. Time moves only one way, won't always be young. So if you don't think when you get old you could be alone and blue, let me tell you, my friend, you got some thinking to do. Think that old man could be alone and blue.
let me tell you, my friend,
he's just like you. If you don't think that old man could be alone and blue,
let let me tell you, my friend.
He's just like you. Thank you. We appreciate that. Most of these have got recorded. We have a brand new CD out. We just brought out earlier this year, back in April. And we're tickled to death. We're going to sing the title cut off of that next for you. It's called The Sawmill Man. I'll tell you a little bit about that song here in a few moments. But that CD you can get by checking out our Facebook page. We don't have an a website. We do have a Facebook page. We keep updated regularly with where we're going to be and all about the band. And you'll be able to email us or send a message to Rick, and we'll be able to get that CD to you. I think we have some of them with us here today as well. So if you wanted one, we sure could put those in your hand and send them home with you today. You can listen to Rock Island all the way back to the house. I'll take a moment and introduce the fellows in the band so you know who all's picking and singing. Over on the banjo, makes his home up in Russia, Ohio. If you would welcome Mr. Jim Peterson. This fellow on the Dobro's no stranger to the bluegrass, been picking and singing for the better part of most of his adult life. Great dobro player. We enjoy having him with us. He also has a recording studio. It's always handy to have a guy in the band that has a recording studio. And we're tickled to death to be able to call him our friend. He makes his home in Pleasant Hill, Ohio. If you would welcome Mr. Johnny Walker. Fellow back on the bass, he comes to us all the way up in northern Ohio. He's up in Anna, Ohio. He does a great job on the bass, books all of our shows, drives the bus. He's just a handy guy to have around. If you would welcome Mr. Rick Higgins. I forgot to also mention, this is the winner of the Burt Reynolds Lookalike Contest right over here, 3 years in a row. This fellow over here, he usually dresses up like Colonel Sanders and sells chicken on the side, but he's today a little patriotic. He's the guy got it all started back in 2004. Tickled to death to call him my friend in this world. And he's a great guy to have traveling with us, and we're pleasured to have him as our friend. If you would welcome all the way from Nashville, Ohio, Mr. Stan Taylor. And I come to you from a little town called Enon, Ohio. That's outside of Springfield, and my name is Doyle Wright. Pleasure to be here with you, and we're what makes up Rock Island Plow Company.
Thank you.
While I get her tuned down to where it needs to be. This is the, like I told you, the title cut off our new CD. This is called The Sawmill Man. And you may or may not have heard this. This is a kind of a obscure song that you'll find only on Sean Lane's record, but it's sang by Larry Sparks. And Sean Lane with the Blue Highway had this song out some years ago, and ended up Larry Sparks was a guest on the CD, and he played with him. And I enjoyed it so much that we put it on our new CD and made it our title cut. We hope you enjoy it. To the mountains in spring of 23, with visions in my mind of the mighty hardwood tree. The living was good, though the working was hard. We carved out the mountains, made a mighty lumber yard. Sawmill man, sawmill man, you can always tell him by the callus on his hand. Sawmill man, sawmill man, nobody ever worked harder than a sawmill man. Lady I dreamed of every night, I prayed to the Lord she'd be my wife. We dug out the timber and sawed up the logs. We built our little cabin beneath the waterfall. Sawmill man, you can always tell him by the callus on his hand. Sawmill man, nobody ever worked harder than a sawmill 1929, I found myself standing in the welfare line. We closed down the mill and moved to the town. I worked a sturdy factory till they lay me in the ground. Sawmill man, sawmill man, you can always tell him by the callus on his hand. Sawmill man, sawmill man, you can always tell him by the callus on his hand. White horses going 2 by 2. That's some other woman that stole my love from you. Oh, train I'm riding is 16 coaches long. That train I'm riding is 16 coaches long. That woman I'm loving, she's got another man and gone. 6 white horses going 2 by 2. 6 white horses going 2 by 2. That's some other woman that stole my love from you. I'm gone. If you don't believe I'm leaving, just count the days I'm gone. Next time you see your daddy, it'll be on Judgment Morn. 6 white horses going 2 by 2. 6 white horses going 2 by 2. That's some other woman that stole my love from you. White horses going 2 by 2. That's some other woman that stole my love from you. That's some other woman that stole my love from you. The old Jimmy Martin ending there. We appreciate that very much. Thank you very much. We appreciate that.
Hello, everybody. As y'all know, we are the Joy River Band, and we're the host band here. And man, I tell you what, we just had a good set there from Rock Island Plow Company, and I was really excited to have them here today. And yeah, we've been working on some new stuff, and I hope y'all enjoy what we got going on here. As you can see, we're gonna have Derek singing quite a few today. But I tell you what, I'm going to go ahead and introduce everybody for any new viewers and new people that is here today. All the way over there on my right and y'all's left, the one that keeps us in line, she keeps us in time as well. That's Northey Campbell. That's the mama of the group. And you got the wild man right next to her playing the mandolin. I tell you what, if you spent about 5 seconds with him, you'd figure out why we call him Wild Man. And that right there's John Crouch.
Thank you.
And the man of many words right there, right next to him, plays the guitar and does all the lead guitar picking, and does a heck of a job. And I tell you what, me and him's like brothers, and we've been playing forever, feels like. So, but that right there's Tristan Campbell. That's actually Dorothy's son.
You can tell by the nice hair and the beard.
Anyways, we get this small guy right next to me doing the lead singing right now and doing the rhythm guitar playing. That right there's Derek Moore.
And over here playing the banjo. You know, bluegrass is not complete without a banjo. That's just a known fact. And we have a really great banjo player here. Not just banjo player, but really a multi-instrumentalist. And I'm glad to be able to call him my friend. That's Dylan Presson.
Well, we are the Joy River Band, and we're going to go ahead and pick you another one here. We hope y'all enjoy it.
This is actually the title track to our debut album. friends brought him that day. They carried him all the way. They knew the Lord had saving power, so Jesus they came to see. They didn't need more proof, so they lowered him through the roof. Their faith in Jesus cleared the way. He healed their friend that day.
Rise up and walk.
Your faith has given you healing. Their blessings he's revealing as you go along your way.
Rise up and walk.
There are fountains overflowing through grace and faith is knowing he is Savior and our Lord. There was a certain man, he'd been sick for many years, so weak he could not stand. When Jesus met his eyes, much to the man's surprise, Jesus said, stand up and walk. His life was changed that day.
Rise up and walk.
Your faith has given you healing. There are blessings he's revealing as you go along your way.
Rise up and walk.
There are fountains overflowing through grace and faith is knowing he is Savior and our Lord.
Rise up and walk.
Your faith has given you healing. There are blessings he's revealing as you go along your way.
Rise up and walk.
There are fountains overflowing through grace and faith is knowing he is Savior and our Lord. Through grace and faith is knowing he is Savior and our Lord. That song was actually written by Miss Northey Campbell. Give her a round of applause for that.
Thank you.
Now, actually, that first song is another one that's going to be on our album too, and that's one
That was
I
written by Dylan
Me.
Preston.
Mr. Preston.
Well, we call that one Fretboard Boogie.
Out on the perilous deep, where danger silently creeps, and storms so violently sweep, you're drifting too far from the shore. Drifting too far from the shore. You're drifting too far from the shore. Come to Jesus today. Let him show you the way. You're drifting too far from the shore. Today the tempest rose high, and clouds overshadow the sky. Sure, death is hovering nigh. You're drifting too far from the shore. Drifting too far from the shore. You're drifting too far from the shore. Come to Jesus today. Let him show you the way. You're drifting too far from the shore. Why meet a terrible fate? Mercies abundantly wait. Turn back before it's too late. You're drifting too far from the shore. Drifting too far from the shore. You're drifting too far from the shore. Come to Jesus today. Let him show you the way. You're drifting too far from the shore. You're drifting too far from the shore. Thank you.
As you read this letter that I write to you, sweetheart, I hope you understand that you're the only love I knew. Oh, please forgive me if you can. Sweetheart, I beg you to come home tonight. I'm so blue and all alone. I promise that I'll treat you right. Love, oh love, please come home. Slowly creeping around, and the fire's burning low. The snow has covered up the ground. My baby's hungry, sick and cold. Sweetheart, I beg you to come home tonight. I'm so blue and all alone. I promise that I'll treat you right. Love, oh love, please come home. Sweetheart, I beg you to come home tonight. I'm so blue and all alone. I promise that I'll treat you right. Love, oh love, please come home. Love, oh love, please come home.
Well, we appreciate it. That's all the songs we're going to do here, but we're going to get the Rock Island Plow Company come up here, and we're going to do a jam session with them. So if y'all grab your instruments, and you can join us up here. Well, we got everybody back up here again, and we're going to go ahead and get you down on one train number here. It's called Train 45, but since it's December, we're going to call it Polar Express 45. That's been the Rock Island Plow Company and Jordan River Band. We appreciate it. God bless y'all, and y'all have a good Christmas. And we'll come back now, you hear. Okay? See y'all later.